Hello, hi, and welcome back, everybody. This is Lone Tonberry, and we're going to continue our journey through Final Fantasy XVI. Let's see, I was trying to chase down this griffin. May have to look up what to do for this thing, because... yeah, let's talk to Nectar again. Did I hear you say you were hoping to hunt down a griffin, Kupo? Then do I have the billet for you, Kupo? An especially horrible one that the locals call Dawsmare. Yes, I've tried now. While passing along the trail from Lostwing to Cair Norvent, one of our order was met with a sudden blast of wind so strong it bent the trunks of the old oaks, and heard a cry so terrible that he ran for his life. Questioning the locals revealed that this area was the nesting place of the elder griffin known as Dawsmare, a beast which much hated for its appetite for both chocobos and children. Cair Norvent West Gate, Sanbreck. Yeah, I can't do anything here. So, I'm guessing I just have to go do it myself. Cair Norvent West Gate. Wait. Is it saying that it might be on the other side of Lostwing? Vintner's Gate. No. It's not in Galton's Bales. It can't be. Right? I don't think so.
Good day to you.
Let's make our way through an attempt to run back through here again.
Get from the tailor all but worthless.
This is where I want to go. I want to go up above. Alright, this way, this way.
Word is, the Black Shields took a hiding.
Okay, I didn't go all the way through here because I didn't think it would be here. I still don't think that it is. I'm just not sure what to think. Because this area is too small for there to be any major combat happening.
Very
See, I think I've already... Yeah, see, I ran up to this point, at least. It said the West Gate, though. The West Gate. So I feel like I went in here to fight the Harpy, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I didn't. Let's go check that area. If not, I'm gonna go back and back to Lostwing and maybe, I guess, go out to Galton's Vales. It would have said Galton's Vales though. Like, why would it be so cryptic about where it was? Well, maybe I didn't see it in here. Check it out and see.
Time to fight.
Or I'm gonna walk in here and there's gonna be nothing in here. That's what it looks like. Yeah. Ramu! Yeah, there's nothing here either. Yeah, East Watch. Is this whole area considered to be... It's West Watch. Like, is this whole area considered to be Cairn Orbit? Because the Harpy was over here, I think. The Holy Eye. This is considered to be Norvent Valley. So this whole place is considered to be Cairn Norvent, then. I wonder if it's down here. Let's go take a look. That would make more sense. It's hard to tell, like, what location is what, because it doesn't really specify. Alright. This has got to be it. If not, after this, I've wasted a lot of time. I'll probably cut a large portion of it out. And then just look it up, because at this point, it's not very straightforward. Ooh, excuse me. The thing is, I have no problem running around, like, the entirety of the area to look for it. I don't mind fighting stuff to get some extra experience and items and all that, but I don't think that's good for a video, is the problem.
It's over.
Okay. That's not a griffin, but it's big boy, bigger boy.
Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia.
Oh, I was hoping to avoid them, but... I'm already almost at the end of this, and still nothing, so...
Griffin's don't exactly make for easy prey. Let's hope our craftsman hasn't bitten off more than he can chew.
There he is. I don't see any craftsmen, though. Dawsmare. Rank B.
The other work will have to wait. Torgal, look sharp.
Whoa.
Too slow.
Oh! Oh, I'm way too early.
Too slow.
Yeah, I don't know what I don't know if that's that Berserker charm, but that's pretty sweet. I feel like that should be just a straight up upgrade.
Let's try.
There we go. Lean in and do it all. Whoa. Oh, now he's doing giant shockwaves. Okay. Oh, I didn't know what he was doing.
Nice try.
Okay. Get down. Unleash everything! Oh, that was way too early. I actually managed to dodge that, though, because I jumped over it. Got him. Notorious Mark slain. Scarletite. One of the hardest metals known to man, scarletite is highly sought after by those with the means to pay its exorbitant asking price. A price determined not by its rarity, but rather due to the fact that a forge must employ no fewer than 5 healthy bears to produce flames hot enough to melt the ore, at which time it takes upon the deep scarlet hue from which it takes its name.
Is something there, boy? Could that be our man?
Wounded tenor.
Are you all right?
Dare say I'll survive. That griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off. Must have lost sight of me in the grass, though. I'd be dead if it hadn't.
More likely than not.
The name's Camille. I'm a lowly leather worker, if you couldn't tell by the smell of me.
Not so lowly from what I hear. Do you remember selling to a merchant by the name of Karen?
She's not an easy woman to forget. Bought a cuirass from me after I lost my buyer. Quite taken with my work, as far as I recall. Didn't stop her bartering me down to a pittance, though. She sent you for a refund?
It's not her who sent me.
Well, consider me flattered.
You should be. He's a master of his art, and not an easy man to impress.
Blacksmiths are proud folk. It's a rare thing indeed for one to praise a glorified tanner. And I don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself would be getting your steel from any but the best. I'd dearly love to help a fellow craftsman, but... well, actually, I suppose you could give him this.
What is it?
Treated leather. Same stuff I used to make that cuirass. If your man's as skilled as he sounds, he'll know what he's looking at.
You sure?
Well, you did save my life. And thanks to you, I'll be going home with all the griffin hide I can carry. I'd say it's the least I can do. Short of showing him how to make the thing myself, that is. But there are rules against it. Secrets of the trade and whatnot.
In that case, I'll see that he gets it.
I'd be much obliged if you would. Right. I've got some greaves to make. You send your blacksmith my regards.
Will do. And thank you. Hopefully this will sweeten Blackthorn's mood.
Treated leather. Sample of supple hide dressed to the artisan Camille's exacting standards. It has nary a trace of the barnyard musk of lesser leathers, instead smelling faintly of rose hips. Not right this minute. We have another quest to accomplish. Martha's Rest. Let's see, what were we doing for Why were we coming here? We were looking for some kind of... oh, that's right. The cook is trying to make something with some mystery meat. He doesn't know what meat it is. I promise after this one, I am going to go take a look at the settings.
Thank you for sticking with us.
See if I can fix some of these frame skips.
Ah, welcome. Times may be hard, but if you got the gill, I got the goods. What can I do you for?
Unwanted violets, if you have them. Though I'd gladly settle for learning what they are if you don't.
Why, I haven't heard folk call them that since I was a lad. You're looking for scorpion tails. Unwanted violets is what folk used to call them back in the day. They turn a wicked purple when you boil them up, hence the name. Used to chuck them in the pot when there weren't nothing else on offer, when there was a war on, that sort of thing. Thankfully, times aren't yet as hard as that. And even if they were, you wouldn't find anyone selling them these days.
Do the scorpions still live nearby?
Sure do.
I dare say they do. 3 Reeds would be your best bet, if memory serves.
Thank you. You've been most helpful.
Alright. Scorpion tails.
Stay sharp.
I do believe, I heavily believe that the frame judder is probably because of the fog. But, I also don't have frame... do I have frame generation on? I'm not sure if I do. I'll have to check it after this. Come on, Ambrosia. Let's go. There's some right here. Oh, these are cray claws, not scorpions. I am gonna wait to build up my skill points, ability points for probably the Phoenix special. I call it a special. I mean, they take a lot more. They get a little. I don't know if I'd say they get an animation, but they get a slightly longer animation, anyways. A little cinematic one, anyways. Just like the Judgment looking spell for Ramuh. And they have a lot longer of a cooldown, so I call them like supers, specials, whatever you want to call them. But I'll probably get the Phoenix one and replace what's it, Scarlet Wheel? Something like that? Scarlet Cyclone, sorry. It looks like it does something similar anyways. It just heals as well, which would be kind of nice to have. Can I just go over there? Yeah, I can.
Scorpions. At least I know what I'm up against. It's over.
the last hit. Enemy slain. Unwanted violet. The tails of certain species of scorpion are prized as a delicacy. The trace amounts of poison remaining in their flesh lending them a certain piquancy. Piquancy? The common marsh scorpion, however, not only lacks a stinger, but subsists on a diet of mudworms and bog moss, lending its flesh an altogether more troubling tang. Wasn't that... I got him from a marsh, so... Is that what we're going to eat?
Back to a villain before it goes bad. Or any worse, at least.
Yeah. All right. Now we have 2 to turn in.
Did you find our mystery ingredient?
Unwanted violets.
I did indeed.
Marvellous! Let's see. What am I supposed to do with this? It's poisonous, surely.
You wouldn't be wrong. But that's your unwanted violet.
Into the pot it goes, I suppose. Wait here. I won't be long.
Ew. Looks disgusting.
I present Chance's Stew, risen once again from the ashes of obscurity. Grab a spoon, Sid. Let's eat while it's hot.
I'm not hungry.
Well, it'll be too late once I've licked the bowl clean. Your loss. Odin's teeth. What the salt on the senses. It's like choking on swamp water. and yet, up through the pungency, there rise complex, meaty notes. It takes a moment to recover from such an onslaught of flavours, but never have I tasted anything so fine. Thank you, Sid.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I must share this gift. I won't rest until a steaming bowl of Chance's stew sits before everyone in the hideaway.
Okay.
A single mouthful, and Molly will be breeding scorpions of her own.
I'm sure she will.
Yeah. Quest complete. A culinary pilgrimage. Badge of metal. Increases defense by 30. Yeah, that's the regular one, but stronger. All right, Blackthorn.
Monster's taken quite a liking to Lady
And with a bit of luck, Clive might even find the geezer.
Bloody busybodies, the both of you.
How'd it go, Clive? Did you find him, or does the hunt continue?
I found him. And he asked me to give you this, along with his regards.
Treated leather.
You're joking.
He said he wouldn't teach you how to work it, but that if you were as skilled as you sounded, you'd have no trouble understanding how it was done.
So that's his secret. Crafty bastard. He's layered and cross-grained it. Good few times, too. No wonder it's tough. And that's no ordinary oil he's used to get that finish. Oh, this is fine work. Even finer than I thought.
Yeah? I'll take your word for it. Just looks like leather to me. Still, I'm glad you're happy. Here, Clive. You didn't happen to catch the fella's name, did you?
Camille, I believe.
I thought as much. There ain't many leather workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see? And his name kept cropping up when I was asking around. Turns out he's from Tabor. And again, most leather workers are. But our friend Camille guards a long-held family secret, the details of which are the subject of some debate in the leatherworking community.
Then we better keep this close to our chests.
Listen, sorry for putting the both of you to all that trouble. Should have kept my moaning to myself. Still, I'm glad you found him. This has cheered me right up.
That was the idea. Clive's idea, anyway. He did most of the work.
It's good to have you back, Blackthorn.
Just don't expect me to go turning out work like this. There's a reason he does his own hunting. He knows exactly what hides to look for. And that's how he gets them to layer up so nicely. And don't get me started on how much oiling this leather would need. But I reckon I can make something about as good. Something a Cursebreaker will have no trouble caring for. Anyway, enough narrowing. I've got work to be getting on with.
Looks like we won't be needing a new blacksmith.
As if there was a better one out there. It wouldn't have been the same anyway. No one spins a yarn like old Blackthorn in his cups. Right, now that's sorted, I've got duties to attend to. Thanks, Clive. You've given me my mate back.
Quest complete. Blacksmith's Blues. Drake Slayer gear design drafted. A diagram detailing the steps to craft a belt and van braces fit for a hero. Necessary for crafting Drake Slayer gear. Kind of hoping to get some new costumes or something. Design drafts. You have obtained the design draft for Drake Slayer gear. Design drafts unlock new crafting options at the Black Hammer. Yeah. Visit Blackthorn in the Hideaway for details on material requirements.
What do you need?
Use forge.
What do you want?
No new swords though. Drake's. Oh, it's purple. Drake Slayer's belt. I need Electrum. You get it from a notorious monster apparently. And Drake Slayer's bracelets. Same thing. Gelatinous mass.
Bring me the materials, and I'll think about it.
Gelatinous mass.
Fine.
Wait, can you...
Back, are ya?
I didn't even think about it. Use forge.
So, what'll it be?
Reinforce. Oh yeah, you can't do it to... stuff you haven't crafted, I'm assuming? No, because these don't even show up there.
Anything else?
That's alright. I guess we can go look at the hunt board again. What is this? The reading table and the wall members. Yeah, let's actually go do that real quick. The reading table is like I get letters from Gav, right?
Deadlands wouldn't be half as bad without the bloody dust.
Oh, there's a lot. Holy cow. Okay, a bird by any other name? Oh, okay, it's just letters in general. It's from Jill. Forgive my insistence on writing you these silly letters. Would that we had more time to speak to each other in person, but for every day we spend together, it feels as though we must suffer another two apart. I'm gladdened to hear of your most unexpected reunion with Ambrosia, or should I say, Whiteheart. You told me once how your chocobo sacrificed herself to protect you that night at Phoenix Gate. And here, so many years later, we find she has spent her life doing that exact same thing, defending others. Some things never change, do they, Clive? Jill. An apple a day. This is from Otto. I don't really remember all their voices, so. Lad from the yard ran up a basket of martels just this morning. Sweet as honey and crisp as the morning breeze they were. I told myself I was only going to have one, but I reckon if no one else is listens to old Otto, I don't have to either. You let Nigel and his lot know they've done a fine job. Was a time you'd catch none but Sid supping on these. What for their foul bite. But for him, it never were about the flavour, but about what they represented. Our ability to make it on our own. And look at us now. Sid would be proud. Otto. Yeah, he did. He did eat them in the cutscenes and stuff. A flame none brighter. Ooh, by Wade. My Lord Marquess, I ask once again for you to forgive my men for your welcome back at the Lazarus, but certainly you can understand that you were the last person any of us were expecting to see at our gates. In the short time since our reunion, you have shown yourself to be the self-same man I followed into Stillwind those many years ago, a true bearer of your father's legacy. If only Sir Tyler, the Lord Commander, and all the others who were lost that night were still with us to see how bright your flame now burns. To you and your cause, I hereby pledge the swords of the Guardians, and am proud to stand alongside you once again. Wade. All quiet in the Dominion. Notes Gav. The Dalmex and the Imperials are at a standoff. They snarl at each other, fangs bared like slum curs, but neither wants to make the first move. It's almost as if they don't realize what a stinking pile of chocobo dung they've stepped in. If I were a man to lay wager, I'd put my copper on this conflict not playing out any time soon. I shall keep you apprised. Alright. And we got a saddle for Ambrosia, right? Oh, and the apples. Yeah, Ambrosia's tack. Oh, I didn't know you could click on it. Well, yeah, I did. I think I read the first one. A saddle and blinders crafted specially for Clive's childhood chocobo, Ambrosia. Even after being separated from her master, the noble steed served the people of Rosaria in his stead, protecting the defenseless from the merciless, just as a good shield should. Martell apples. A somewhat stunted, somewhat sweet apple grown from the blighted earth thanks to the dedication and perseverance of one woman, Martell. Though she was to lose her life from the wounds she sustained in Kupka's attack on the hideaway, her legacy lives on in the saplings she saved from the ruins. Alright. Is there anything else? Yes, I have another Patron's Whisper. I have another reward to accept.
It's bad without all the bloody dust. Typical nobles.
You don't have any new ones, do you? I suppose it would have a yellow badge on it if it did. Yeah, no. Alright, Vivian.
Back again, Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer. What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move.
Sorry if you can hear all that.
As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the Mother Crystal sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether and with the blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, The Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Dristanus, home of Drake's Breath, and plucked it from the Duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of Duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island. And with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity. The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drustanus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drake's Breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same. Not much else to do here. Let's see if Jill's ready.
Here for another of my lectures?
Go ahead and view,
What is it that
but
you
we're
wish
not
to
going to look
learn?
at a lot. I do like looking at the situation map, though.
One must understand one's place in the world.
This is what's currently going on. Clive helps Sir Wade and his guardians to break the Black Shields, and they return the favor by showing him to the secret tunnels that lead to Port Isolde and the mansion of his uncle Byron. After being convinced that Clive is who he claims, Byron leads his nephew a ship that he and Jill might set sail for Drustanus. Okay. So, if I was understanding that correctly, the Northern Territories, if I was understanding this correctly, there was a sixth crystal. It sounds like Drake's Eye. One, two, because there's one on the island, two, three. Yeah, four. And then we destroyed Drake's head. So there was Drake's Eye was over here. So there were 6 originally.
I have the details here.
Okay.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
Listen to the patrons'
Your benefactors
whispers.
are a generous lot.
A swelling chorus. Used to be, I would step into a tavern only to find myself overwhelmed with requests to sing of Dion, the Bold, or the Curl and the Serving Girl. But now, all anyone wants to hear of is Sid the Outlaw. You have made me a very rich man, my friend. Merry Mummer. A rose is a rose orchestration roll.
You earned this.
And an empty shard. A cleric's medallion. Direwolf Jess.
All done?
Alright.
How did we never hear about these Guardians of the Flame?
Let's check him just to be sure.
Fancy a look at the list, do you?
Sure.
Here you go.
No, nothing.
Seen enough?
And before we leave, we will make one last quick stop at Tomes again, just to get caught up if there's anything else to read, so there won't be as much when I get back. I don't think there should be. Maybe in the bestiary for the griffin. I don't know if I fought. I feel like I've fought a griffin before. Let's take a look just to be sure.
Because you can't have this one.
My knowledge is yours. I have a few new notes that might interest
I do have some things. Not enough to level though, so it's gonna be very little.
Question for me.
Person
I should be happy to
of
answer it.
interest. August, okay. A veteran cursebreaker who often leads his own team on bear liberating forays. He also shares his wisdom and experience with Cole in assembling new units and training new recruits. One of Blackthorn's few close friends who shares the smith's fondness for a tankard or two. Indeed, when August isn't on a mission, He can most often be found supping an ale and swapping a story in the Hideaway's Tavern. Ivan. A freed Imperial bear. After the wounds he suffered in his escape were healed, he began a new life in the Hideaway, working in the kitchens. Through this, he encountered a cookbook entitled Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage, which inspired in him a passion for making mincemeat of monsters, literally. Alright, and the bestiary, I was right. Griffins. Fantastical abominations of nature upon which the crown and wings of an eagle have been fused to the legs and loins of a ferocious land cat. They hunt their prey on high and circling a victim unseen before descending at terrible speeds, claw first, to tear its throat. Should the prey prove more formidable, griffins have also been known to call upon the very winds to both slice and suffocate the quarry. Fortunately, these predators rarely descend from their mountain lairs, and sightings are very few and far between.
Did you learn everything you needed?
It was quick and easy. Music here is so relaxing. All right, Jill. Time to face your demons.
One way or another.
You ready?
I think so.
Jill. When you told me you had to come to terms with your past, you weren't talking about destroying Drake's breath, were you?
No. I spoke of Imran, the leader of the Crystalline Orthodox. The man who made me do all those unspeakable things. I'm going to kill him. It's what I need to do to put the past behind me. What I need to move forward. And I know that I can do it. If you're there beside me.
Always.
And I'll be beside you, too. We'll bring down the Mother Crystal together. All while Sid looks on.
We'll make him proud.
Alright, Drake's Breath. The Iron Kingdom. Jutting forth from the fiery maw of sacred Mount Drustinus, the Mother Crystal is the pillar upon which the faith of a cloistered nation rests. So I understand her wanting revenge on this guy for forcing her to do what she did. But it is important to remember that these people, the Iron Kingdom, they think that they're fighting a holy war, I guess. They think that they're right. And that what they did was against evil. They think she's evil. The Boiling Sea. They think that she's evil. They think that all ether use is bad, which is kind of a good thing, actually. That they think that you don't waste the crystals. They're kind of right.
Useful trick. Freezing and thawing the spray to make mist. How did you learn to use your powers like this?
The Masters made me do it. When the Crusaders took to the seas, to keep the fleet's movements from prying eyes. I'm fine.
No, you're not.
This may be the only chance I get to go back. My only chance to put things right. I have to do this. Whatever the cost.
All right.
she is. The Iron Kingdom's mother crystal.
Drake's breath.
And they are not going to be happy. Like, obviously, the Imperials already had designs on moving. But I'm sure they didn't want the crystal destroyed. Drake's breath, the Iron Kingdom. But these people are going to be really upset about their crystal being destroyed. They literally see it as like a god.
Strong currents, sharp rocks, and ether floods. Let's not forget them. This island is a natural fortress.
But safety breeds complacency, allowing a single rowing boat to slip in unseen. The sanctuary is inside the mountain. If we follow the old trail, we should be able to enter by the back gate.
Right. Let's go.
Let's not forget what happened last time either. Fire and ice. The last time.
I imagined when I came here it would be to reclaim it.
It used to belong to Rosaria, didn't it?
Once, though it's been in the Ironblood's clutches for far too long.
As was I. For 13 years, this rock was my home. I know its secrets only too well. This path was abandoned after an ether flood. They don't guard it anymore.
The perfect little shortcut.
Anyways, let's not forget what happened the first time. We destroyed a crystal, and then Ultima showed up. And Joshua saved us. Although it looks like he captured Ultima inside of him, so I don't think we're going to have to deal with him again. But I'm assuming those void creatures are going to show up again.
They're all Akashic.
Akashic Thorn.
The ether flood must have spread. It was never as bad as this before. And the only way past them is through them.
Things are getting harder to kill. Getting a lot more health.
Was that an earthquake?
They happen all the time. That wasn't even a bad one. It's nothing to worry about.
It wasn't even a bad one. All these big doors. Ooh. It's a Minotaur. So I'm noticing that Akashic creatures do not appear to attack each other. They only appear to attack what they deem an enemy. So is going Akashic, is it like being infected? Almost like the crystals are taking control of them? Because they don't fight each other, they only fight... They seem to only fight what they deem a threat. Because they were just chilling in here by themselves. I didn't mean to do that. That was a mistake.
Nice try.
There you go.
The old arboretum is just up ahead. We'll enter the caves from there.
It's gonna be a boss fight. Looks like a nest.
Ugh, look at this place. What a mess.
Wait.
Ah, I knew it was gonna be a Morble.
It's turned.
Nothing a shield of Rosaria can't handle.
An Akashic Morble.
Just like old times.
Worst breath.
Believe me, I mean to. That's foul.
Don't breathe it in.
Yeah, I had a feeling he was gonna go around him. Oh, I wasn't ready. Oh, I was. Good lord, I'm getting beat. Alright, let's go. Back off. Get down. That like shreds through his stagger bar. Ah, I thought I dodged it. Oh no! They're smacking the crap out of me. That worked. Keep it going. He's burrowing? I wasted that. Acid rain? Oh! I don't know what these crystal... These, like, crystal blobs on the ground. I don't want to mess with those.
I still can't believe they can jump. Don't these things have roots?
Burn it! Ah, it's too late. Oh no. No. Oh, that was dangerous. Not a good place to be. Oh, that was horrible.
Too slow.
I can't knock him down right now. There we go. Let it loose! It does so much damage. Akashic Marble slain.
Press on.
Yes.
Mount
There's like a
Drustinus.
furnace in here.
We're inside the volcano. You get used to the heat, though I don't remember it being quite this hot.
Alright. I think that's a good place to stop. Put us right at the end of a boss fight. So we'll pick this up in the next one. But as always, I will see you guys in the next one. And thank you for watching.